Hello everybody, welcome back to the Malamar Games, where for week number 6, we're going to be facing off against none other than PapaShuckle, one of the top performers in the league so far, and I have him here on the Discord call. How's it going, buddy?
Doing well, how are you doing?
Pretty good. Brief little explanation for those watching about what we're doing this week. Why is PapaShuckle here? We're doing a mirror match, and the way this is orchestrated is that we are both going to alternate picking Pokemon until we have 6 Pokemon. Then we're gonna go away for several days and build our teams and all that jazz, but I figured might as well make this part of the video so you guys can see the process, maybe see some live reactions of what Pokemon end up being on the team. And while we have you here, why don't you go ahead and plug some of your content, PapaShuckle?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I make a couple videos here and there. You can find those on YouTube, PapaShuckleVGC, and then the Twitter is the same thing, PapaShuckleVGC, and so pretty standard, but you can find me there. And
I will go ahead and put links to that in the description as well, so go ahead and link in the description. If you guys are enjoying the Malamar Games, definitely leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell. There's still 4 more weeks after this, so plenty of action in the regular season, and then hopefully some playoff action for both of us. You're looking real good for some playoff action. I'm trying, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, let's get into this. How are we deciding who picks first?
Honestly, I'm cool with either. You can pick first. I think we're both gonna we can flip a coin. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. What format were we gonna do? Were we gonna do Series 12?
That's fine with me. That's the kind of the default. If you wanted to gentleman to something else, we could do that too. But I'm fine with Series 12.
Sure. Series 12 works. All right. Let's do this. I'll flip a coin. I don't actually have a coin.
Why don't you just choose who goes first? I'm cool with either.
Okay, sure. Alright, I'll go first, and I'll start things off with a fancy pick. Pick number 1, Zamazenta.
Oh boy.
Doesn't have to be crowned. You could run it as a mono fighting type if you want.
You sure? That is definitely a choice you could make, for sure. Alright. Well, I think I'll stick with the restricted here, and I'm going to go ahead and take Calyrex Shadow Rider.
Oh, okay, that's going to be interesting. I have some ideas already. Alrighty, so we've got Zama, Cali, Shadow as our restricted pair.
The powerhouse core, right?
Oh, yeah, of course, the standard core, indeed. Let's see. I'm gonna pick Entei next.
Okay. Entei. Alright, I think with that, my next pick is gonna be Metagross.
Metagross. Oh, this is looking real interesting. Okay. Well, we're very close to not having a Fire, Water, Grass core, which is fine by me. I think common cores are overrated, PapaShuckle.
Exactly.
Let's see. What is a good 5th mon for this? Metagross, Zamazenta, Calyrex, Shadow Rider, and Entei. I want to do something cool, but I don't know what the right Pokemon is to do the cool thing. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, our 5th Pokemon is going to be Obstagoon.
Whoa. Okay. Obstagoon. All right. I can say with full confidence I have never used that Pokemon before.
I used it for 4 days, I think, in Series 5.
Amazing. That's infinitely more days than I have, so let's see. I think with my last pick, the last pick of the team, right? We're at 5, yeah. The last pick of the team, I think we're gonna go with Whimsicott.
Whimsicott. Okay, so our final team is going to be Calyrex Shadow Rider, Zamazenta, Entei, Metagross, Whimsicott, and Obstagoon. Alright. This is going to be an experience, I think.
That is definitely an understatement. I think this is going to be kind of wild.
Alright, well, I'm going to give you one unfortunate bit of information. Well, I think it's actually fortunate. It makes the team a little bit more interesting. Obstagoon doesn't actually get Sucker Punch, so it's not going to be it's not going to be a crazy check for the Calyrex Shadow Rider. So that's neat, at least.
Yeah, that's not... I really would have guessed that it did.
Yeah, so I would have as well. right, well, that's the team. We'll be back to play some games in several days, but for you guys, you'll be right on the other side of this clap. All right, a couple of days have passed, and we are ready to go in just a few minutes for Week 6 of the Malamar games. This is the 6th that we're bringing, so we're going to be bringing a Life Orb Calyrex Shadow Rider with Shadow Ball and Astral Barrage. This idea is to get around their potential wide guard on Zamazenta. Draining Kiss is also going to allow us to one-hit KO opposing Obstagoons with Max Starfall. So it's an option. Probably going to be something that we usually see in the back. The main mode of this team is going to be the Zamazenta Entei mode. So as soon as I saw what was sort of coming together with this team, this is exactly what I wanted to do. As soon as I knew what the restricteds were, when I picked Entei, this is what I wanted to do. Assault Vest, 4 good moves, coaching from the Zamazenta. The idea here is very, very simple. I'm just fast enough to allow Entei to outspeed the opposing Calyrex Shadow Rider after a drop in speed from Max Strike. So if I ever need the speed control, I have that option. But if I don't, we just kind of go burr. We got Sacred Fire, Crunch, Stomping Tantrum, everything that we need to deal with the opposing Pokemon. So the main mode here is going to be Zamazenta Entei. I could absolutely see him going for a Zamazenta Entei as well. And the biggest thing I'm worried about is actually Special Entei on his side. He might use that to try to get around the coaching. He might use that to try to one-hit KO the Zamazenta. That's why I have the Careful Nature. It's why I have this much bulk. And it's also why I have Snarl. I'm also 1 speed faster than max speed Entei, despite the fact that my own Entei is not max speed, just in case I identify that he's special. And then down here, really the whole team is this. I have some fun stuff here for the rest of the Mons. You know, I have Switcheroo, Tailwind, Helping Hand, and Charm on the Whimsicott. Iron Ball with Switcheroo is the idea here if they're running, if he's running something like Bulldoze with a Weakness Policy Metagross, something like that. But if he's running opposing Whimsicott with Taunt, probably not going to see our Whimsicott come to more than 1 game. Then our Obstagoon, fast enough to outspeed the opposing Calyrex Shadow Rider with this Scarf. Knockoff is really good. Parting Shot's really good for the opposing Entei if he leans into that. Taunt is really good just for stuff like Wide Guard. I can taunt the Zamazenta. If he leads like Zamazenta Calyrex, I can like taunt the Zamazenta, then get a free switch into the Calyrex and just click Astral Barrage. Things like that. And then Cross Poison is just, it's a 100% accurate way to KO the Whimsicott and, you know, just dish some other damage out, because honestly, I'm just going to click Knockoff into everything else. And then the Metagross is probably not going to come. It's a very funny set. The idea was, maybe if he goes like hard into the Zamazenta, I can bring Metagross in the back, Bullet Punch to KO a sashed Calyrex Shadow Rider, maybe. Ally Switch could be really neat. It's probably not going to come. I don't think Metagross has a job here, but hey, I gave it this set just in case. So yeah, that's what we're running in this mirror matchup. I'm really excited to see what he brings. It's a big week, you know. We're either going to be 4-2 or 3-3, which I feel like I say it every week, but when you have 2 losses, you're in a position where every week is pretty big. So we'll see how this goes. Let's jump right into the battle, and hopefully we can come away with yet another win, keep our winning streak going. So, slight change. I just recorded the intro segment about 5 minutes ago, and then I thought about it a little bit more, and decided I would rather have the Sash on the Whimsicott rather than the Iron Ball. I can still trick the Weakness Policy away. I kept the Switcheroo. Realizing I probably should have updated my spread, but I didn't really have time. Anyway, last minute change. Not sure if it's a right call, but I guess we'll find out. In the meantime, I think for game 1, we just lead the basic plan and just see what happens. Like, well, let's just see what happens. And we'll bring Calyrex in the back. I think we'll bring Calyrex and also Whimsicott in the back. So we'll get back Tailwind Calyrex action. And yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. You know, obviously we have a full-on mirror matchup going on today. And, you know, 2 very different ways to build the team would be a really interesting thing to see. It's also possible that we end up doing kind of the same thing. I'm expecting him to run Weakness Policy Metagross, maybe Bulldoze on the Calyrex Shadow Rider. So maybe the additional offense that I get from my Life Orb Calyrex Shadow Rider will be, you know, something that kind of helps me through here. But at the end of the day, game 1 is going to be a lot about scouting, as it always is. And we'll see. And it's Whimsy Metagross. Interesting. Alright, so how do I want to actually approach this? I don't know if I want to blow up the Metagross right away. because it could just protect to get a policy boost. But I think that's okay. You know what? I think we're just gonna we're just gonna click the button. Yeah, let's see what happens. You know, we'll just click the button. I don't know. I feel like I actually might have been better to go into the Whimsicott here. So maxing the Metagross is a little bit risky for him because I could just Sacred Fire. But regardless, I feel like with coaching boosts, like I'm gonna be in a pretty good spot to just not, go down to like a Max Quake. He is maxing. Yeah, actually, I think going into the Whims would have been way better to set the Sun. I think I messed this up. I should have gone into the Whims. Okay, it is weakness policy. Fling Salak is honestly what I expected. When I saw this lead, it was exactly what I expected. Alright. Oh, wait, that's not gonna KO. That's a huge mistake. That's a huge mistake. Yeah, Zamazenta's really bulky. I might KO this. Probably not. I would be shocked if I KO'd this, actually. Metagross has really good defenses, but still, that's a lot of damage. If I had, I wish I had Behemoth Bash to just remove the Whimsy, but unfortunately I do not. What I can do, though, is I can keep clicking Coaching, because I'm +1 on the Entei now. The Metagross is not able to KO me. Not even a little bit. And what I can do now is I can go into the Max Quake to set me up to deal with the potential Calyrex in the back. I don't even have any defense investment. That's the funny part to me. There's the Tailwind. He's got to remove the, what? Why? Oh, that's weird. Alright, I feel like you have to remove the Zamazenta. Alright, so what really threatens me here? I'm +2 defense. Zamazenta doesn't threaten me at all. Obstagoon doesn't threaten me at all. Honestly, I don't think anything really threatens me here, except for this low battery on my controller. Crits threaten me. That's the answer. Crits threaten me. I would imagine that... Actually, I have no idea what that Metagross' speed tier is. Because I'm very slow. So, like, even, like, a not very invested Metagross is going to outspeed me. We're just going to Wide Guard here. I think this is probably the safest thing. The Calyrex is actually probably... No, we definitely Wide Guard, but, like, I feel like the Calyrex is... Hold on. Okay, no, here's what we're going to do. We are going to Wide Guard. We're going to strike the Whimsy. I'm +2. It's going to go down. I want to make sure that my Calyrex is faster than his. Protect, sure. Oh, that's super fine. So he knows that I'm gonna Wide Guard here. Can the Calyrex do anything to prevent this? I don't think I Wide... Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, do I care about... Like, this is obviously very predictable now. But, like... Is it better for me to just leave the Zama in to go down? I think it is. Because, like, I don't want to take a free hit into anything. Like, there's a good shot, and we're going to get some good information here anyway. We're going to find out if the Calyrex has access to a move that's gonna, like, be really problematic for me, like maybe a Mud Shot or, like, Shadow Ball. My Entei will live a Zamazenta hit pretty easily with +2 defense. A double up would be scary, but I'm not that concerned because Encore, I don't know, this is still losable. This is the pivotal turn here. Post combat goes in, that's going to remove the Zama. But what does the Calyrex have to deal with me? That's the real question here. Ooh, I have +1. I think I live this. Yeah, nice. So as long as I hit this, I should be fine. I think this is gonna kill. He's also Life Orb? No way! We both went Life Orb Cali. That's fascinating. Okay. Where's his sash? That's wild. All right, I don't want to show this, actually. I'm gonna switch to the Whimsicott and go Tailwind. I don't want to show that my Calyrex is, I don't want to show that my Calyrex is, Life Orb if I can avoid it. I don't want to risk the miss either. Even though I'm showing my last move, I feel like Crunch is super obvious, so I don't think it really hurts to show this. Wait, what? My Entei's EV to outspeed that at -1. I'm really confused. Huh? Well, unfortunately, we are going to reveal our item. I need to figure out what just happened there. 148. Did I mess up my EVs? Because it's supposed to be 148 on the Calyrex. I'm really confused. We both had Tailwind. It's -1. He's not... What? How did that happen? We get the game won. But that's really weird. I'm not sure what just happened. What's the adapt here? The fact that we're both... I wonder if I could just go Kali Zama here. I'm gonna try Kali Zama. I can always go back to Zama Entei if this doesn't work. Obstagoon also seems decent. Does he bring his own Entei here is the question. I guess the concern is if he goes Whims Kali. But I could, like, switch in the Obstagoon and Snarl, and then have Whims in the back. Let's just do this. I'm going really all in on my Calyrex here. I'm curious if this works, though. Alright. Game number 2. I have a feeling this is probably not going to work. But, I'm curious. Metagross Whimsicott again! Okay. Sure. Alright, yeah, so Brutal Swing is gonna be concerning. Does he outspeed me, though? Can he actually outspeed me? With Salak? I don't think he can. Yeah, okay, so he cannot outspeed me with Salak Berry. So it's gotta be Tailwind. I'm just gonna try to stall the, Oh my god, what did I just do? I just gave him policy. Oh, I ran out of time and I panicked. And then I clicked Snarl for no reason. Why did I do that? Oh, that's so dumb. Oh, what did I just do? It's gonna be Tailwind and, like, Brutal Swing or something. And then I'm just gonna give him the policy for no reason. Oh, he's gonna attack first at least, but still. Ay, that's not good. Oh, that's so bad. Why did I do that? I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb, dude. I was right about Brutal Swing. Oh, I can max. Oh my god, dude. If I didn't freaking do that, I could have just maxed the Obstagoon and won, but I give him policy now. My Obstagoon is +2. Let's see, what can he do? Like, this does weaken the potential Moonblast from the Whimsicott, so there is that. Do I max the Obstagoon here? Is there any reason to do that? Let's see. Probably not. I just Cross Poison, I guess, remove the Whimsy. 3 turns. Okay, I feel like this works, actually. I'm just gonna click Coaching because I have nothing better to do with my Zama. He can't KO both, which is good. Encore comes in, that's fine. Go Spike. Yeah, man, clicking Snarl was like the worst thing I could have done. This is still winnable though. We're gonna miss as well. I don't actually have Protect on this Whimsy, which is really bad. If he has Taunt, I'm super dead. Yeah, clicking Snarl turn 1 through this game, I actually was in a really good spot. I had, like, everything I needed to going for me. Like, the switch-in was really good, the boost was really good. He wouldn't have been able to KO me, and also Encore me. Like, I would have had a really decent way through this if I just didn't click that move. I didn't have very many other options, but, like, if I clicked Coaching into that switch, like, I knew it was going to be Brutal Swing, too. Like, if I just click Coaching into the Obstagoon switch, I'm +3 attack, +1 defense, and from there I can probably max, because, like, I feel like this Whimsicott doesn't have Moonblast. I think its Taunt is the last one. Okay, maybe not. Alright, we get the Tailwind off, which means this is winnable. It does have Moonblast, okay. That's big. That's fine. I don't have Moonblast. I don't even need to max, actually. Like, I will eventually, but I think right now, I can just Astral. I'm faster than the Whimsicott, but he can't get the Salak Berry. So I can just Astral Barrage here. I think he needs a Moonblast drop, but he also needs to live, and I don't know if he can. I'm gonna click Astral here. Alright, I feel like... How many turns are left in the Encore? Just 1, right? Yeah, if I remove the Whimsicott that doesn't have Protect, I think we're gaming. I'm gonna click Snarl again because I don't have another option, but I feel like I can just click Astral here and then Dynamax next turn. I'm gonna have Tailwind, he's not. So, like, I outspeed his non-sashed Calyrex as well. I think I can win. Is it Obstagoon? No, it's Cali. That's dead. Oh my god, I win! I think I win. Oh, does he have Wide Guard on Metagross? That doesn't get Wide Guard, does it? Yeah, I didn't think so. That's a double KO. Oh my god, I think we're winning. Are you winning, son? I think the answer is yes! Oh my god, Calyrex is so good. I mean, what does it matter what's in the back here? Like, I don't think it does. Scarf Obstagoon could be problematic. Yes, okay, Scarf Obstagoon is problematic. Ooh, did he also go for Scarf on the Obstagoon? That's the question. Alright, let's see. I think I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to get a defense boost on my Calyrex, and then I'm gonna max Starfall the Obstagoon. This should allow me to live a knockoff, I think. I don't know for sure. Throat Chop. That's weaker. I think I'm fine. Helping Hand on the Whimsy doesn't exist, so I think we're just good. I just doubled the Obstagoon. I should have just used Close Combat there, honestly. I mean, I guess I was covered. Yeah, I mean, Close Combat, maybe better. Yeah. I feel like I misplayed this a little bit, but it's fine. I think we just live now. We still have one more turn we have one more turn of, Tailwind. If he protects, I don't think it matters. Because I'm +2. Yeah, he is Scarf. Gaming! Oh, coaching is so good, dude. We built such a similar team. That's really funny. Man, GG's. Whoo-wee. Does nothing. My Zama has no offensive investment at all. I'm a little sad that I didn't get to show off my, Shadow Ball tech. I really wanted him to use Wide Guard, and then I could Shadow Ball his Calyrex. That would have been very funny. But regardless, we got him. 4-2. Another win in the bag. That was a really fun set. I'm really curious how he built his Entei. But man, that was good. I'm going to have a chat with him, and then I'll come back for the outro. Maybe I'll have a little bit more insight into how he built the Mon that we didn't see, that Entei. But GG's to PapaShuckle. Big win for us. And yeah, we'll try to keep carrying it forward. And with that, we have a bit of a winning streak going. 3 in a row from 1-2 to 4-2 is a bit of a comeback story. And that feels great. You know, we're well on our way to the playoffs. PapaShuckle, I will be surprised if we don't see him there. He's also 4-2. And his team, you know, I really respect how he built this. Now, he, of course, had the Weakness Policy Metagross. He had the Scarf Obstagoon and the Life Orb Calyrex Shadow Rider, same as us. And interestingly enough, we were speed tied on our Scarf Obstagoon. We were speed tied on our Zamazentas, and we were speed tied on the Calyrex Shadow Riders. So 3 speed ties in this match. We would have been speed tied on the Whimsicots if I'd actually just changed my spread, but I was considering bringing that Iron Ball, so initially I just went with full bulk. But at the end of the day, really, really cool team by PapaShuckle. I feel a little vindicated. He did go for a special Entei variant. He brought Choice Specs Eruption. Not quite what I was preparing for, but the excessive amount of special defensive bulk on the Zamazenta was to survive Max Flare from a Life Orb special Entei. So I feel a little vindicated that he did go the special route, even if it wasn't what I calced for specifically. But at the end of the day, you know, a really, really cool match, a really, really cool team by PapaShuckle, and I'm very, very happy that we were able to take the win. One of the most fun formats so far, I think. I don't know what the format's going to be next week, not yet anyway, but I do know who our opponent's going to be. We're going to be facing off against Ashton Cox, one of the best players in the history of VGC, a very accomplished individual. I played him exactly once in High Roller Draft League Season 4, and I won. So hopefully we'll be able to replicate that. But it's going to be a really wild one. You know, Ashton is a player who is, an expert at weird, wonky stuff. So it's going to be interesting regardless of what the rule set's going to be. You're not going to want to miss that. So subscribe, ring the bell, and you'll know exactly when that video goes live. And if you're enjoying the Malamar game stuff, drop a like. It helps to support the channel. We've had some really nice growth lately, and it's been really awesome, and I'm hoping that we can continue going forward while we patiently sit in the Scarlet and Violet waiting room. So I'll see you guys next week for Week 7 of the Malamar games against Ashton. Make sure you don't miss it. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you guys next time.